Hi, welcome back to my channel, Little Sparks of Joy. My name is Brianna, and here we discover how to incorporate little sparks of joy into our daily life. Last week, I have to tell you, I went on to a workshop that was on incorporating play into our daily lives. I had no idea what to expect, but the facilitator broke out a bucket of Legos. And we were instructed to write on these with a Sharpie what play and inspiration meant to us. Okay, so everyone took 12 Legos out of this bucket. There's probably 15 of us or so. And we wrote, a lot of people wrote, a heart symbol, or because Legos are really tiny, especially to write on them. Some people wrote growth or love or faith, power, and there was a man there, and I knew I had gotten his Lego because it said golf on it. But then after we were done writing on all these 12 Legos, we put them all back in the bin and mixed them all up. And then we each took 12 again. We pulled out random 12. And then we went around the room and read what we had gotten. And this is what we kind of put them together, and then we went around the room. And I have faith and golf, power, zeal, prosperity. Oh, I like prosperity. Laugh, gotta laugh. Peace, there's an infinity symbol. And love. It's great. So it was really fun. We had a lot of laughs, and it was really also very funny. A lot of 50, 60, 70 and above and better year olds. Really talking about what these things meant to them. And at the end, the instructor went over a sheet, and this sheet is identify your play nature. I never even knew there was such a thing. And this is put out by the National Institute for Play. Again, I had no idea there was such a thing. And it offers questions to think about that help us get in touch with what is playful for each person, your play nature. And it says you don't have to answer all of them, just one can provide insight into what moves you into a play state. So this is the print off. And I was reading through a few of them, and one really struck me. And it says to look at pictures of you prior to age 8. What provided early laughter and glee? Do they indicate anything about a type of play that engages you, or a play personality type? Well, the reason this struck me is because, I don't know, maybe last year, a couple years ago, I was visiting my sister, and she was going through our mom's old pictures. You know how we have containers of pictures that we've never gone through, and we were going through them and reminiscing. It was fun. It was really nice. And there were pictures that I wanted to have, so I took pictures of them because we live in different states, and I wanted to have these pictures. So I took pictures of them, and then I ended up printing them out just to have them, like on a sheet of paper. And I'm like, oh my gosh, if I remember those photos, most of them indicate me playing. Now, again, they're all like 8 and earlier. And I found those photos that I had printed off, and I'd like to share them here with you guys today. And these really bring back a sense of joy. And I'm like, yeah, I got to start incorporating some of these. So please forgive the way they're printed out. But this is me. I was 8 or younger there. And I was on what they used to call a mini bike. I don't know if you guys had one or heard of them, but this was my brothers, my older brothers. And it was so much fun. And for me, it always provided a sense of freedom. And even as an adult, I love riding on the back of a motorcycle. I don't have a motorcycle, but I always love riding on the back of a motorcycle. It represents freedom, being out in the air, and just, it was so much fun for me. But that's the first picture that really resonated with me. Here's a couple more. I'm gonna bring your attention to this one right here. Okay, that's me. That's my little sister. And this is our dad. He he dressed us up one Halloween. We wanted to be punk rockers. This was in the time of when Madonna and Prince were all coming out back in the early 80s. I would say early, well, no, mid 80s, maybe mid 80s. And we love music. My sister and I both just absolutely love music, dancing and going to concerts. And this represents a time in my life where it was fun to dress up and laugh and dance and listen to music. What a couple of goofballs, right? I want to show you guys a couple more. Also, I'll try to just get these two in the screen. Okay, all right. This, again, my little sister and I'm on my bicycle giving her a ride in this one. And having such a blast doing that. There's even a tire rope swing in the background I see. Let me see if I can get it in. But we were just having a blast. And it really reminds me that, oh my God, these are things that I can still do. And it's really funny. What's really funny is last year, around my birthday, I went and visited her. And we had an amazing time. It was just what my soul needed. She has a couple electric bikes. She lives in a small town. And there's a little creek. It's actually a decent sized creek. It runs through town. It's a small town. Runs through town. And we took her electric bikes, which I had never been on. And she had like these, she and her husband have like rubber boots. I don't know, they go up to, I don't know if they went up to like my knee. I'm pretty short, I'm 5 foot. And we each put on a pair of these wading boots and went to this creek. We rode the electric bikes there with the rubber boots in our backpacks. And we sloshed around in this creek. I got drenched. I think she may have gotten her pants wet too, but the water just went in through the boots and it was hilarious. But it was so much fun. We didn't care that people were around us. I didn't care that I was 49 and she was 44. We didn't care. We were having fun. Goofy, again, just being silly. That brought a lot of joy. So I want to ask you, how you can incorporate some of these things into your daily life. The National Institute for Play is a great resource. Are there particular types of music, books, or locations, particular people, or a pet that bring you joy? And then, of course, consider how to make time for them in your life. So I'm going to challenge you guys. I want to hear your thoughts. Write in the comments below. Share if you feel this resonated with you. I'd like to hear about some of the things that you used to enjoy when you were a kid and how you may incorporate those now, today, in your daily life. How do you?